She joins us now live from Rome this morning. There are so many layers to this story, Barbie. Can you tell us what is in the documents, what they contain?
Well, these documents range from gossip to very serious allegations of cronyism, of financial corruption, of how the Vatican has tried to avoid paying Italian property taxes, things of this nature that have really shaken the very core of the Vatican. There are trivial things about how €100,000 white truffle ended up in a soup kitchen in Rome, but the more serious allegations do center around accusations of money laundering and financial corruption.
And how is the Vatican responding to this?
Well, when the initial leaks started coming out into the press, and when the book with these leaks called His Holiness was published last week, the Vatican called it a criminal act. They have not gone so far as to say the documents are not authentic, but they say publishing them is a breach of privacy and a criminal act. The journalist Gianluigi Giannuzzi, who got these documents, who won't reveal his source, who gave him the document, says he never paid anyone for these documents, but that someone came to him, these sources, and out of a drive for transparency and to try to clear up some of the misconceptions of what was happening inside the Holy See and what was being said in the public sector. So that was the reason these documents supposedly came out.
Let's focus on the butler. We've been showing a picture of him highlighted there. If we could put that back up. Apparently, he is being held within the judicial system of the Vatican, of Vatican City. What can you tell us about the butler?
Well, the butler is part of the pontifical family, which is a very small group of people who are around the Pope at all times. There are 2 clerical secretaries, there are ordained priests. There are 4 nuns who take care of his daily needs, cooking his food, cleaning his apartments, and then there's the butler. It is really just that intimate. These are the people that saw him first thing in the morning, and they were the last people the Pope saw before he went to bed each night. They were really a family, and that's why this betrayal has so saddened the Pope. This alleged betrayal has so saddened the Pope and shocked him, according to the Vatican spokesman.
Barbie, there are some people who refer to this man as a very simple man. I also read very simple-minded, that they think perhaps there are more layers to this story, more people involved. Are we expecting more arrests here?
Well, the investigation right now is very complex, and I think the conventional wisdom is that this butler wouldn't have been able to act alone, that he wouldn't have had access to the right kinds of people to be able to do this. Perhaps he was a conduit for these documents. Perhaps he's a fall guy. These are questions that everyone's asking right now. The Italian press, of course, has gone wild with the story. They're blaming, finger pointing, blaming all sorts of different people. But until this investigation really gets its footing, I think we won't know exactly who's involved. And for now, the journalist is not talking about who